What's wrong with you? Pimp out the mother of his 2 children don't deserve to sit on my stage.
Have you ever wanted to know who murdered your sister but don't have time for all that police bullshit? Do you hate chairs and want to watch a program that reflects that sentiment? Hey guys, it's Quarter Penis Pounder 88 here, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but there exists a specific style of television program made for unemployed people with drug problems. That's right, morning television. You got your Jerry Springers, you got your Maury Poviches, but most importantly, you have your Steve Wilkos. For those of you guys that actually have jobs and have no idea who he is, he actually used to be the director of security for Jerry Springer until the glorious year of 2007, where he started his own show and happens to be the subject of today's video, The Steve Wilkos Show. I'll show you a little clip just to get you acquainted with the premise of the show.
You have to live every moment.
I did not do nothing to my daughter.
You have to live for the rest of your life, every moment on this life, knowing what you
I didn't do nothing to her.
You don't know.
Of course, don't think that she's gonna get away without any sort of punishment. She's on the Steve Wilkos Show. So how does Steve deal with the alleged crime that this woman has committed? The crime of murdering her own daughter.
God, you my daughter.
That's the truth. Now get the hell off my stage.
Bitch, get off my stage. Steve also has a very interesting way of dealing with criminals and people accused of disgusting offenses in which he doesn't let them sit on his stage.
Well, if you're not going to commit and you're going to bring children in, well, get your ass out of my chair.
Of course, a normal human would just resort to not having chairs on the stage to begin with. But no, not a good old Uncle Steve Wilkos.
You don't get to sit on my stage.
Fuck that chair.
What's wrong with you?
Fuck that chair.
And you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to do that to you. That's what I'd like to do.
Fuck that chair, bitch. You don't need chairs on the stage. You know, I'd like to imagine that NBC tends to buy their chairs from a mom and pop store with the chairs carefully made by an elderly man who prides himself in his ability to make the chairs. He's proud of the technique that's been passed down generation to generation of chair makers, only to watch Mr. Clean destroy it like a puppy in a rainstorm. Steve Wilkos is the Hitler of chairs. Now, of course, my favorite episodes are the lie detector tests. I don't know how many times lie detectors have been disproven as a viable source of evidence, but all that seems to be ignored by the guests and Steve, who take the results in the same way as if they were coming out of Jesus Christ himself.
I'm here because I have a 4-year-old niece that has been telling me that her stepfather Ashley has been molesting her in inappropriate places. When I come over there when she was 1 year old to check on her, I come upstairs and he's running across the hall to put on diapers. When I check on my niece, she's laying on the bed with no clothes on whatsoever. He puts the diaper on and it was on backwards.
Have you ever had sexual physical contact with Tennille's daughter?
Nope.
You answered no. And the results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
Now, where other shows would use a polygraph as a measure to determine infidelity and other trivial issues, Steve uses them to solve murder cases on his show.
We came here today to at least either eliminate or find out if Mac had something to do with your daughter, your sister's death. Mac agreed to come here, and he did take a lie detector test. And we asked him, regarding Tara's death, did you cause it? He answered no. The results for his lie detector test is that Mac did not tell the truth.
And these aren't isolated incidents. They happen all the time on a show, to the point where I wonder why our government hasn't implemented Steve Wilkos as the true Supreme Court. Now, by far, my favorite segment in the entire show is when he had Joey, a guest who abused his girlfriend. Steve would go on to make Joey his bitch so hard that if Steve were on my show, I wouldn't let him sit on my stage for raping someone so hard.
Well, you're pretty badass, huh?
I guess.
You guess, huh? You spit in your girlfriend's face,
Yeah,
punch her in the jaw.
I have.
What did she do to deserve it?
Getting in my face, calling me names.
She got in your
pushing me
face and
around.
called you names?
Yeah.
Really? And that made you so mad you hit him?
Yeah.
You scrawny little...
Damn, boy!
Exactly what would you do to me, Joey?
Pop you in the mouth.
Pop me in the mouth. I wonder if I would even feel it.
Damn!
Come sit on your daddy's lap while I talk to you. No, you don't want to sit on daddy's lap. You're just going to stand there.
Yep.
Do your girlfriends talk to you the way I do, Joey?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Now, what do you do to them, Joey?
Smack them in their mouth.
I'm just waiting for that smack.
Shit! So if you ever find yourself unemployed and bored, make sure to go put on your favorite pair of Superman undies. Go pack a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and while you're at it, pack another bowl and get high as fuck and watch the Steve Wilkos Show. Hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of an episode. It's just to bring awareness to a show that I'm sure not a lot of people know. Most of you guys have jobs. And even if you have school, for example, you might go to school early on. You might not have the opportunity to see a show like this. But I'm telling you guys as a public service announcement to go check out the Steve Wilkos Show. He has his own YouTube channel that I'm going to be linking below. Hopefully, you can give him some love. And to the point where you could tweet at him, say, hey, Steve, I started watching your show because Pig Cake sent me. I'm a huge fan of Pig Cake. And I hope that one day you could get Pig Cake on your show and give him a lie detector test. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go figure out different ways to ingest a Rode microphone, but with the pop filter. With the pop filter. I don't really have a place to go, so I'm just going to stay here awkwardly until the little things play out and until the song ends up playing out. So you guys just have to deal with that. I know usually I wouldn't do this, but there's literally no space. There's lights everywhere. It's kind of hard for me to do it. But I hope you guys appreciated that. I hope you guys maybe look at the links below, check out all that stuff. Oh boy.